Hello, Cancer. This is for the singles. I'm going to be doing the third week of March for you. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to be just about you. Unless sometimes the energy will pop in and want to come over to yours. And Aquarius, the star. This is like hope. New beginnings, blessings, healing, hope, healing, health. Beautiful, beautiful. You may, sometimes the star comes in after a tower moment. Did you have a tower moment last reading? I wish I could remember all of those, but I just can't. But this is a beautiful card to have. This is like a support person. If it's a person, it could be somebody you know that could be an Aquarius, and maybe they're here to support you, to give you, some hope about a situation, whatever that might be. A blessing, healing, all of that good stuff. Oh my God. And you're going to, whoever this Aquarius is, or the energy that it's coming from, whatever it is, it's divinely guided, because this here is the divine offering you the opportunity to take a new beginning. And with it being the ace, that could be a new beginning in finances, a new beginning in property, home, a new place to live. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Yes. This is the Knight of Wands. Now this is somebody who does come in with really good news, and it could be your person, because it looks like they're coming from this side headed to you. So they may be bringing you some good news about some kind of change in their life, and maybe that means that they're here to help. Maybe you're here to help them and they're here to help you, and it's got something to do with some kind of work, some major change or major work. That's beautiful. In your personal situation, you are married. The Ten of Cups. Now, the tens can mean endings sometimes. I mean, we all like to say, oh, you're getting married. But the 10 is endings, which means you always need to interject, activities within your marriage. Take that man or that woman out for supper once or twice a month, or whatever you can do with these day and time. But anyway, that's very beautiful. There could be family here, children, a pond or a river. Beautiful. Oh, there is somebody here is really thinking about traveling, and they're wondering where they're going to go. What path are they going to take? It also talks about, is with the wand behind this, talks about, is there something that's holding you back from doing this? Because it looks like there's going to be plenty of money. This is interesting. If this is a marriage, you may not even be aware of it, Cancer. There might be somebody wanting to approach you about marriage. If this is somebody, I don't even know who to tell you who this is yet. But it could just all be you, because it is single. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person over here, and actually I'm doing this wrong. I'm going to continue with it because that's the way I did it, but it should be like this, it should be like this, and this should be like that. Sorry. Forgive me. But it's still all beautiful. It is. Now that it's fallen here, I kind of wonder if this isn't somebody that's wanting to propose to you. Somebody that really cares for you. They support you in all ways. And you're bringing them good news that you may be moving. Because now that makes sense here too, because the Knight of Wands, this person isn't going to move until there's a decision made. Once the decision's made, they go. But this is like deciding which, what's holding you back and what is going to move you forward. And it also does still talk about traveling. This could be a major move too. I'll have to clarify this, I can see. The Eight of Cups in reverse, somebody is walking away from something that's emotionally unsatisfying. Which could be, this could be, remember I spoke at the beginning, sometimes your person's energy comes into your play. Maybe this is somebody that's coming in to tell you about the good news that they're moving because they're leaving a situation that wasn't fulfilling. And this is, you know, if this is you, if this is the energy you're carrying right now, Cancer, you could be possibly dreaming or wishing that it's going to be a marriage. This could be some kind of situation where two people haven't been together because of the way the world is right now. You're thinking marriage and they're thinking about moving forward, and neither one of you feel happy. There's no emotional contentment between either one of you, but the divine is guiding the way. Look for the star. Look for the star. The divine is here. The Ten of Wands. There has been some burdens here between the two of you. And it's probably because neither one of you are able to be together. Could very well be. I'm going to need to clarify here. Because this can sometimes just mean family. This could be a family reunion of some sort. Maybe it was planned before all this stuff that happened to us. But this Ten of Wands is telling me there's been a burden because you guys haven't been able to be together. But to walk away, this could be actually walking a spiritual path, to be honest. Or some alternative path, something besides just, you know, emotions and feelings. Wow. Let's see what we have here. Uh-oh. The Six of Wands is this means that there's not a victory here. There's something failed. Something didn't come through. I have a feeling, Cancer, that this is you, and what you're telling me here is that you thought and had hoped that there was going to be some kind of union between you and possibly this person here or somebody else. That doesn't have to be a person, but it does tell me that even though it's not going to happen, the divine is still here supporting you on this journey. Let's clarify these two. Oh my gosh. You may have gotten involved in a three-party situation and maybe you didn't even know it. And you may be going through all this healing. And this could be somebody that came into your life that was maybe joined. And you were so intently involved with them that you had hoped that there was going to be some kind of marriage. But instead, this person's looking forward probably for their next third person. I hate to say it, because that's what this energy is. They're looking for their next victim, in a sense. But neither one of you are content. If there was some kind of deep connection between the two of you at one time, I don't feel it anymore. I don't. The divine is actually offering, I would say, to both of you some kind of gift of money or some kind of something that's tangible. Something's coming in your life, and it's like saying that, you know, yeah, there was a time that it was meant to be, but that time has passed. It's been too long. Yep. There's going to be happiness here for both of you. It's going to be I hate to say this, but there could be somebody still headed your way, but they were in a third-party situation and you don't feel like it's going to work because of that situation, and maybe you're not aware that they may be breaking loose from it. There's that possibility. This is one of those readings where it's tithering, And with the divine here, and look at the sun, you've got the sun here. I mean, it's like there's a blessing here. There is truly a blessing here. This sun may just even be telling us that, because if there's a question, the answer is yes. It says that right for this particular card. If there's a question, the answer is yes. This is a new growth. This is two people that enjoy being together. They're so silly and childlike because they probably let their inner child come out. And you guys are young, and maybe you didn't know that they were involved in a situation, and you just hoped that it was going to be with you. But this definitely talks about a three-party situation. And that means they were married or in another commitment of some sort. It doesn't necessarily mean marriage. It just means they were involved with somebody else when you guys probably met. You had hoped that there was going to be a union between the two of you and possibly of marriage. But with this here, it tells me you're not real sure that it's going to ever happen. But then you've got the divine, and you've got the divine. And like I said, this here is, you know, looking for an alternative way to get together. Because even this blesses any traveling. It's good to go. Good gosh. Growth, prosperity. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands. You could be dealing with a hermit. I mean, you could be. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This is the Hermit card. Sometimes it'll tell me who the energy is, because especially when it's just for singles, I don't always get to know. Like, I didn't know for sure that this was a person or an energy, but it is a person, I do believe. But they're headed to you, and they're coming with really good news. And this is a clarifier, which means whatever's happening here, this is why it's happening. So they're leaving, they're bringing you good news, and they're moving forward. And they're moving, I bet, towards you. Like I said, I hate to say that, but there's a high possibility that you felt like it was never going to happen, that this is what you wanted with this person. Even if it's not a marriage, some kind of deep bonded connection. Because you felt a strong love for them. And I'm guessing they do for you too, because they're headed your way. I think it's beautiful. I know it's kind of messed up, but sometimes that's just what we get. Somebody has been hurt. This is on the bottom of the deck. The Three of Swords is telling me that somebody's heart has been broken in this situation. And, you know, to be honest with you, I bet it's both. Because if this person is coming to you and you've been hoping that they would, I bet because you were separated in some way, it just doesn't feel like you're together now, it's separate. I bet it was hurting both of you. And for some reason, the divine stepped in and said, it's time to get together. It'll be a miracle, to be honest. It will be a beautiful miracle. Let's see what the Whispers of Love have. Get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. Oh, it could be an older couple. That couple's, to me, they're kind of older than, you know, like a young girl and guy, but it don't matter. It's beautiful. And then down at the bottom. Isn't it beautiful? Get to know each other. Maybe you guys briefly met at a time. Learn to meet another's need for love. It's very highly. This could be some kind of reunion from something from the past, even though I don't have the indicators for that. But it feels like it. It just feels like there's a connection here. Alright, that's what I have. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, and then I will see you next time. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.